the Backwoods Attraction testing ground. It is January and the bucks are definitely cruising and the rut is in full swing. But actually I set this set the first day last year. I had a 7-point come cruising through here and I ended up killing a deer on the other side of the slough because the wind switched. But we got water and this is like the only place that's a higher point right here, so it takes a little bit more water to get it under, so the deer cross right here a lot. So morning number 1 here at the testing grounds, and I'm like cock ready to rock.
Bristled up. Another buck on the other side of the ditch. That's our boy, Big 9. The one on the other side of the ditch.
He's tired.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Shot earlier. Shot under him, didn't it? And I can see blood through there. A little different than what we thought. Got down after we shot, thought 100% miss, and got down here to look for my air, couldn't find it. Got to right here where he went across the ditch. Maxima Reds broke 2 places here, and the assailant is still in it. And I could see blood where he went across the creek. I don't know what we saw.
Back to your bad memory days, doesn't it?
Just gonna go right at him.
Low 6 on the ground.
No, this is what it's for.
You know I'm serious.
Right and left looks really good, but height, it definitely looks on the low side. So we did exactly what we talked about. We called Chris, because that's what Chris does, trains blood dogs. And anyway, we got in touch with a guy by the name of Chad Smith with the Mississippi Blood Trailing Services. Moment of truth here, we shot probably 60 yards right there in that set this morning, and whenever we found the air, I tipped up and there was blood everywhere, basically leading right to this road. And we don't know from there. But that's when we figured out from a miss to we got a lot of blood and can't figure out where we hit it.
He went to Chunderville.
Yeah.
Okay. Like he was following us.
All right, same story, different day. We are at a different plot, one that they've actually hammered. We came back in here and saw that this plot had been hit pretty darn good. And they got a quad pod that was set up here we were going to hunt out of. But the wind got to it. So we set a blind up right next to it. Hopefully it works out. Usually I won't hunt a blind the same day that I set it up. But in this case, we will, because I feel like we have enough cover right here that it won't look too out of place, I guess. So hopefully the deer will be on their feet. We're getting back to the old Mississippi way because everything I have is muddy. That's him right there. Yep, that's him right there. That's for sure him. Working, that's great. That's for sure him. Here he comes. Yep. Here it comes behind me. Go. God dang it. Well, there just ain't no excuse for that. I felt like I just had the yardage wrong. All there is to it. I had the yardage wrong. Oh man. This year just keeps continuing to get better.
This segment of Respect the Game TV is brought to you by the Outdoor Call Radio Network. All outdoor talk 24/7. Download the free app today.
It's crabby. The crabby teeth.
deer I shot 14 days ago. I mean, it was 53 again. I mean, I think he fell right there. But I'm such a freaking emotional roller coaster right now, I don't want to say it. Dude, what an unbelievable story. You're positive? I hadn't looked at the video. You're positive? It's in.
I wish all the video you sent. It's down to him. It's him.
So
You
y'all
put your
looked
hands
at,
on him yet?
No.
Oh, he did. Let's go get him.
Y'all looked at the video?
You did. He did.
There he is. Dude.
You got him, brother. Finally.
He made it just on the other side of the road. Look at the body.
You got no rack on.
Look at the body.
You center punching, Cody.
Oh,
That is a giant.
holy
Good
smokes,
gracious,
fellas.
Cody. Dang.
Testing grounds. Giant.
Cody, that is awesome. That is a
Look at that
giant.
assailant.
Perfect hole.
Larry, man.
Come on in here, Larry.
Dude, this
You called me on that when you shot him the first time. I was like, man, it looked a little low. And then you called me back, heartbroken like anybody would be.
Yeah.
But when you said you shot him tonight and called me, I was like,
When he showed back up today, I told Cody, I said, every time the wind's right, you got to hunt there because he's coming. I
Yep.
said, he's hurt. He ain't thinking about rutting no more. All he's thinking about is getting some nourishment.
I mean, it is. I've always heard of stories like that,
Yeah.
but it's 14 days to the day I shot him 14 mornings ago.
Yeah.
And he showed back up last night at 1:15, and this afternoon comes out there eating.
Yeah. Before dark.
I mean, a second shot at a testing
And-
grounds giant. Testing grounds giant.
I've always kind of liked this set. I don't know, there's not a set here on the testing ground I don't think I haven't liked, to be honest with you. But anyway, we're hoping them deer get up on their feet and move quick, early this afternoon. It definitely warmed up some. So it's back to the normal Mississippi weather. So we're gonna get settled in here and have both of our fingers crossed. Both hands. I've even got my toes crossed. That one will show up on his feet tonight. He's gonna dog these does around. All right, Philip, you on him? I got him.
boy, does that feel good. Yes. Mississippi 8-point just hit the dirt. Yes. I think I went right in the opposite shoulder and came right back out. It looked perfect though. Whew. Man, it looked good, didn't it? Yes, it did. You must have knew something was going down. Oh, I just stroked one.
Hello, boy.
Thanks,
You
man.
guys been grinding. You well deserved.
Thanks, buddy. I'll send you some pics.
Resident Mississippi.
Yeah.
Larry McCoy going to work for his pup.
Is this supposed to rain tonight? Is this supposed to rain tonight?
Yeah.
Well, guys, obviously, Cody, when you pulled up last night, we knew he ran in right here because we picked our arrow up.
Yeah.
And Keith was getting out of the tree and he's like, it's raining over here. And I was like, what?
Yeah. I think we probably went 40 yards. It started pouring down rain.
Yeah.
And we weren't sure on the shot.
You didn't have a lot of blood.
The shot
Did
in
y'all
the-
have any blood that y'all could see?
I mean, if there was, it was little. It started raining so quick we couldn't tell. I knew
And
that.
it's hard to see blood in this stuff too. I'll go down this trail and kind of hug down the road and go down that way.
And then Larry in the middle, I'll hug the thicket line where it
Yeah.
turns into that thick WRP. And then once we get towards 4x4, we can regroup and fan that thick stuff along.
Because if it got in where it's at, I mean, 150 yards, 200 yards max.
Yeah.
Right.
There he is. Fixing to holler at him and let him know I found him. Hey, he's over here.
Oh! Joey must have walked up on him. Boy, barely got into the stick stuff, didn't he? Oh, there he is, right there, Joey. Thanks, buddy. There he is, right there. Boy, it hit right exactly.
It sure did. Got in there just enough.
Boy, got in there just enough. Wow, that assailant put a hole in him. Went right through the top of that leg bone. That's one mission that we said coming down here. You know, we wanted 8 points.
Yep.
Because it was archer only this year. And we need to get rid of some 8 points. And I was happy to oblige.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been a tough year having to watch 150-inch 10 points. I mean, it's tough.
Yes, but I'll tell you, this deer right here, you know, he's definitely was hard earned, and I couldn't be happier with him, man.
You sure put your time in, that's for sure.
Couldn't be happier with him. I mean, just sifting through, like I said, all the deer.
The funniest thing is you come to Mississippi, you got all this pretty stuff, you know, brand new Envision. Boy, that thing looked like it came out of package. Yeah. Now it looks like it launched in freaking 2010.
Closed captioning for Respect the Game TV provided by Backwoods Attraction. Premium